Hey, Dark Fate here again. This time I'm going to be doing a review, like a first impression. Well, yeah, I guess it could be a first impression review of Mirror's Edge since the demo just came out. Um, so yeah, the demo just came out yesterday. I think I'm pretty sure it's yesterday on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, and I've been really hyped for this game for a while. So I mean, I was excited to learn that this came out so soon. I mean, it comes out the 11th. I thought it came out like the 20th or something like that. But I mean, I think it's really sweet that it's coming out sooner. So let's get to it. Obviously, this is a very new kind of game. If you're not familiar with Mirror's Edge, it's a free running or a parkour game. If you don't know what that is, you could type it in on YouTube. Maybe I'll put up some links. I'll put up a link for gameplay, and then I'll show you a link for what parkour is. It's free running, like running off buildings and rooftops and running on walls and stuff like that. And that's what the game was based off of for the gameplay. And then it's also there is shooting elements in it. So I mean, you can call it an FPS if you want, but it's really not. It's more of an FPA, I guess you could say, first-person adventure. And yeah, and it just always appealed to me since it was so like original. You've never seen that in any game, or at least I haven't seen that in any game. And I mean, it just looked really good. So since we're talking about what it looks like, let's go to graphics. Graphics, amazing graphics. It's very bright. I mean, the colors are just blasting at you. It uses the Unreal 3 engine, and DICE, which is the developer of this, if you don't know who they are, I'm pretty sure they made the Battlefield games. They made like a whole new lighting, program or whatever, and it looks really cool. Like the story's based off of a dystopian society. If you don't know what dystopia is, it's like a perfect society that's going down. Like it's a perfect society that's plummeting. It's not working, and so it starts off as a utopia and ends up as a dystopia. And if you've seen any like utopian kind of movies, most of the time it's very bright and it's like white everywhere, kind of like heavenly looking, I guess you could say. And they pulled that off really well in this game. I mean, the graphics are they're really good. I mean, there's nothing really to say. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, they're just really good. And the weird thing is that they don't use that many colors. Actually, like a lot, at least in the demo, it was mostly whites, like whites and blues, and blacks for like metal kind of things. But they don't use a lot of colors, and yet it's able to have like that really good graphical polish. I mean, it's just really good. So let's move on to the gameplay, which is the big bulk of this game, and it's pretty controversial since it's all new. From the videos, I always thought that it might be kind of hard to do all the things. I mean, because you're like leaping on buildings, grabbing onto things, doing like slides and things like that. I don't know. I just thought that would be kind of hard with all the controls, but with the demo comes with a tutorial and like the prologue of the game, so it's like the kind of like the first mission. And the tutorial, at first I thought I was kind of overwhelmed with all the controls, and I failed a couple of times in the tutorial. But then once you get the hang of the controls, I mean, it's just like fluid. I mean, it's just like you know what you're doing. I mean, you have that momentum. I mean, this game is largely based on momentum. I mean, you want to keep up your speed to keep going through the level, and it was just really good. Now let's move on to the actual game, like the actual game level that they had besides the tutorial. It was really cool. I mean, you get to put all of the things you learned in the tutorial into action, and it's something that, I mean, like I said, it comes just like fluid, and you're keeping that momentum going. I mean, it was just really, really fun. Yeah, I mean, I could say, I mean, it really got me excited playing this. I mean, it was just something that like I've never seen before, and the one cool thing about it is you're not restricted to like one pathway of doing something. So there's different like there's always like a main pathway that is highlighted in the red, but then there's always like other pathways you can take that you'll learn about by actually exploring through the areas. And I thought that was a really cool idea. It's kind of like a Prince of Persia, first-person Prince of Persia, with not as much fighting. Like, it's very acrobatic. And I mean, it's just really good. I would suggest downloading the demo after you watch this. I mean, it's really, really fun. It is kind of short. I mean, I wish it could be in longer. And they do have a time trial mode. But one thing that really pissed me off, I pre-ordered it yesterday, I think. Yesterday at Play and Trade. And I was hoping to get the time trial code. But I guess the time trial code isn't sponsored at Play and Trade, which kind of pissed me off because I don't know. I mean, I really want. That's why I kind of pre-ordered it, because I know I could have gotten it without pre-ordering it, and that's why I pre-ordered it. And that's one thing that. Well, that's a whole other thing. I won't even get into that. But yeah, Mirror's Edge. The music. So let's move on to the music. The music is really catchy. It's kind of like a more modern. It's not like a. Well, I guess it is kind of symphonic, but it's not. I don't know. It has a very modern tone to it. Really catchy music. I mean, there isn't the music. There wasn't at least that much music in the demo, and that was okay with me because you're kind of there. I don't know. It just kind of made it more realistic, and it was just really good. Enjoyability, really fun. This comes out November 11th. I will be picking up on November 11th. I will get a review out by the first 5 days of having it, so you guys will get a good sense of if you want to get it or not. But right now, I'm going to give this 5 out of 5. I really like this game. I can't wait for it to come out. Also, when I was there, I pre-ordered Gears of War 2, so I'll have those things up there too. So, you guys check out this demo. It's really fun. I mean, it's a really good game, so check it out.